everybody, it's me, Tokkuri Yashi. How's everybody doing? And today we're going to be having a look at the 6-star Kokkoro because she has been given her unique equipment too. Carol and Pecorine, their 6-star variants, have been to have their unique equipment too for a while now. I don't know why it took them so long to give Kokkoro hers, but nevertheless, she has finally been given it. So let's have a look at what it gives her, and is she going to be a character that we're going to be using quite a bit now once we have got this unique equipment 2 on her? Well, first of all, let's have a look at the 6-star Kokkoro here, and as we know, she is a supporting character like most of the Kokkoros are. Her union base is healing, has magical and physical attack buffs for allies, also restoring TP boost. Her skill 1 is a little bit selfish, doing a bit of damage and only boosting her own physical attack and TP boost. But this is one that we are interested in today, her skill 2, which has been buffed by the unique equipment 2. As we can see here, this is a very old skill. This skill was like this day 1 when the game was released. And as you can see, it is not very good at all. Boosting all allies' action speed by 120%. Well, that is okay actually for today's standards. So I'll take that one back for 12 seconds. And boosting allies' physical attack by 390. That's the bit that's pretty poop. 390 physical attack buff when we've got characters today giving 30k physical attack buffs to allies. We can see how far the game has come. But nevertheless, this has now been updated to make it a little bit more modern. So let's go over then and have a look at this unique equipment 2 here. We can see when we apply it to Kokkoro, it will also boost her hit points, physical defense, magical defense, and TP boost. This is pretty good for this Kokkoro. TP boost means that you probably are going to want to try to get out more of the shards, the very hard shards to farm to level this one up. Might be important and crucial to teams. She might only work better in some team comps if she has got this TP boost built up. So bear that in mind. It might take a long time to get out all the shards you need to get that up to a 5-star and equipped. But nevertheless, we will move on to what it does to her skill 2, and as we can see here, it has been buffed. Now, before, as we saw, the durations were 12 seconds. All of the durations have now been increased to 18 seconds, so that's the first upgrade, which is very nice. Second of all, we have got increased the action speed of our allies. That's gone up from 120 times to 160 times. It's still not quite the 200 times speed buffers that we have got. There is Monica, that's a wind character, as is Kokkoro is, who is a 200 times speed buffer. Iris, of course, is another one that we use a lot on many teams, even off elements. So it's probably not the biggest deal. This is 160 times. There's also the Sports Fest Uni, who is on the win team, that's 150 times as well and does similar things to this Kokkoro, so might be a little bit of competition there. Anyway, we'll go over all of that a little bit later. Physical attack buff, the pitiful 379 physical attack buff that she had before to all allies has now been increased to 36 times the skill level. Mine here says 12,204, that's because my Kokkoro is limit broken. If she's not limit broken, it'll be about 11,844. But that is a huge increase on what it was before. So that's it, what she had before buffed. She's also been given some additional effects on this skill. All allies, a physical crit buff 100 to all allies there has been added. Also, the highest physical attack ally will be getting an additional 36 times the skill level of physical attack buff. As you can see here again, because mine is limit broken, that's 12,204. So in total, the character on your team with the highest physical attack will be getting over 24,000 to their physical attack buff, way bigger than the 379. So that is an extremely big buff, and it brings it close to today's standards, close to some of the higher characters for physical attack buffing in the team, but it is only for that 24,000 for the highest physical attack ally. They also get an extra 100 to their physical crit, and we have got 50 TP added that she didn't have before, which is very nice to have, in line with a lot of other Kokkoro characters, giving a little extra TP buff there. So there we go, that is the unique equipment 2 for Kokkoro. 6-star Kokkoro. Do we think that it is excellent and we're going to use her a lot, or is she still going to be left there, perhaps not really finding a place on any team? Well, first of all, I will say that I think they have given this 6-star Kokkoro quite a good, decent buff with this unique equipment too. We can go and put it on, as you can see here. I had to find out a few summer Kokkoro shards as well, because, well, it was a bit stingy. And as we can see, getting it to 5-star might be a little bit tricky, or at least take a bit of time. Anyway, what could they have given extra on this unique equipment 2 for the 6-star Kokkoro? Maybe they could have given a 200 times action speed. That might have probably solidified her role in a lot more teams, but perhaps they are waiting for a premium character to come out with that 200 times for a wind element. We do have Monica here, as we can see, who has got 200 times action speed, but the buffs that she gives the rest of the team are nowhere near as big as what this 6-star Kokkoro is giving. So perhaps the 6-star Kokkoro would be the better option to run. Other characters that we could mention here, Princess Kokkoro is also on the wind team. She's been very good ever since she got her unique equipment. Thing is that she doesn't have action speeds, but maybe you're not going to be using the Kokkoro as an action speed. She's got the healing, she's got physical attack buffs, she's got magical attack buffs, she's got TP. We'll have to see if the 6-star Kokkoro is now outperforming the Princess Kokkoro in terms of buffing the team. That will take a little bit of testing. Another character on the wind team that is very similar to this 6-star Kokkoro here is this Uni, Sports Fest Uni, who, as we can see here, it's on a skill 2 here, I believe, yes, has 150 times action speed, which is very slightly slower than 6-star Kokkoro's at 160 times, but I don't think that's going to make too much of a difference. Also, we can see here, attack buffs here for the team are a bit smaller than what Kokkoro is giving, but you're going to have to bear in mind that this Uni's loop pattern is much better than the 6-star Kokkoro's loop pattern. These will be fired off a lot more frequently, these skills, so even though the numbers are a bit smaller, the buffs are probably going to be equivalent, if not potentially bigger. Again, a bit of testing will have to be used. The 6-star Kokkoro, this skill 2 that has been buffed, is a 1 in every 5 actions. So it's not actually going to be used that often. That might be something that holds back this 6-star Kokkoro from being used a bit more frequently in teams. And just before we go, we've got to mention the one character here, Eris, who is definitely a character you're going to use a lot, has the 200 times action speed buff as well. Again, she's buffing the team. Again, these numbers here, 5,085, are smaller than what the 6-star Kokkoro is giving, but again, her loop pattern is much better. These skills will be fired off a lot more frequently than the 6-star Kokkoro's will be. So we'll wait and see for, not Wakana, come on Kokkoro, we'll wait and see if this 6-star Kokkoro is used in the team. There's no reason why not to put this unique equipment 2 on air. They've given us some nice buffs, but I think perhaps they've maybe held back very slightly because they have got another release coming out soon, which is going to do this role a lot better. And if you've got the Sports Fest Uni, she's probably going to be kind of equivalent. We will see when a few testings have been done, when we've got Clown Battle out of the way, if this 6-star Kokkoro is going to be used. Well, I will be doing a video on that Clown Battle, which will be very soon. Look out for that. Let me know what you think of 6-star Kokkoro with her unique equipment too. At least she's finally got it now, along with the rest of her gourmet guild teammates. So I'm Tokkuri Yashi. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all again for another video. Bye 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 bye. Hey, hey, hey.